What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us for this episode of Fly of the Week, and we are excited to bring you one of the finer things in life, and that's our pure bamboo dubbing. And if you've never felt our bamboo dubbing, it is probably the smoothest, softest material that you've ever got to use for a dubbing material, and that's why we've used it for this midge pattern. The cream midge is perfect, going to blend perfect for the pale cream bamboo color that we have, and usually it's a challenge to get dubbing to fine thread onto with a synthetic dubbing that can be so easily onto a noodle that's going to allow for that small of a thread wrap on a midge. So this bamboo dubbing provides you simplicity on every level of tying, on pretty much every need that you have with every size hook that you could put into a vise. And so this is a size 20 that we're running into this vise, and if this is your first time with us on our YouTube channel, we appreciate you following along. Hit that subscribe button. We will keep you up to date with what's going on, and hopefully bring you new material and new videos on the weekly. And if this is your regular journey, we appreciate you. Thank you for continuing this journey with us. We can't do this without you, nor would we want to. And so we love you and appreciate you. So now that we've got a little thread base down there, and using that cream color thread, if you have like an off yellow kind of color, that will work well. And grabbing a cream hackle, and happens to be a vintage Hoffman hackle. And if you don't have any tailing packs such nature, you can just grab a few of the longer fibers from your bigger feathers and substitute them, and just grab a few barbs and collect them, measure them out, and then we'll just lay them on the hook there. And this is size 20, so we're not looking for monster tail, nor are we looking for a bunch of them. It will float well with the hackle. And we're just going to give this thread a few turns so we can bind it up, connect it, and then once we get to the tail there, we're going to go under it once, give it a nice little tug, pull everything around one more wrap, and it just kind of props that tail up for the future. And then we'll just grab these other fibers and I just prop those up there, see where they're at, and then we're going to use those for like a taper on the body, just for a so that whenever you're laying your rest of your dubbing down, and then when you get to your hackle, it's not such a cliff drop off. This is a small fly, and any noticeable change will be easily noticed as the tire. So what we're going to do now is clean that up just one couple wraps, because we don't want a lot of wraps. We're going to work our thread back to the tail as gingerly as possible, because you want to create a nice profile. And we're going to grab our pure bamboo dubbing in pale cream, and we're just going to grab a little bit. And this dubbing is my saving grace to pretty much every dubbing need I have. And I have a lot of dubbing needs being here at the shop, but if you can see how simple that just went on as a noodle, and it creates such a fine noodle. That's why this is the fine. Moving on to the finer things in life here, and then we're going to just let that noodle run. And if you have too much, it will pull right off without any problem. So we're gonna run that noodle there, and it's almost like your thread. And you say, why would I need? Well, I just run my thread with my midges. Well, okay. Well, the reason for your bamboo dubbing, or your dubbing in general, is to hold your floatant better, create a more buoyancy, resistance in the water, and that allows for you to have also less waste in your material, because thread is expensive. And so if I can take a few wraps of thread with a few turns of dubbing, you are saving money in the long run. And so if you want to be economical, and one of the most, if you will, it can be expensive hobbies, then utilizing quality material is going to pay off in the long run. So now that we have a body on there, we're going to just grab a hackle feather and our cream. We're going to tie on our barb there in our space that we provided for our head, and grab our hackle plier. Grab some meat of that feather so we don't lose her. And we're going to give a few turns. We will tie her off. And we're just going to clean that head up a little bit. Push those fibers back just a little bit. Got a little bit out of the way here. That hackle, it's not a problem. Can make it work. And then we're going to take our whip finisher. I'm just going to get rid of a few of these barbs that I accidentally caught up here, which isn't a problem because I have plenty of barbs wrapped up in that. So she will take care of the floating aspect. All right. And if that is the need for your small patterns and gives you a dubbing success. We appreciate you guys. You can get that at aquaticimitations.com, also at Jay Stalker now, and a number of other places. But we appreciate you, and we will catch you later. Remember, don't hide Jesus like you hide your fishing spots, and see ya.